We have a big audience. We decided to do this town hall because many people asked for a town hall style meeting. And we know that there are lots and lots of people in the community who really are not up to date on what's going on with DEC, with the air quality monitoring program, with the soil vapor intrusion testing. They will talk more about that. But of course, part of that is you need the property owner's permission to go onto their property, which is why people have gotten letters. I'm very encouraging of people who got the letters to respond. There's nothing to fear, but we do want people to know what's what. And that will inform all of us about the health of the community and this health and safety of the area. So this is designed to be information sharing. I want people to ask their questions. We have questions that people submitted earlier, and we'll ask those questions. But we also want to leave time. So we may not get to everybody's question. That's why we've suggested that you put it on an index card. Yoo-hoo, Joanne! Thank you. Put it on an index card, so if you are not able to get your question asked, you can drop it off, and the agency can get back to you. So we encourage you to write down your question if you can, put your contact information, your email address, so that if you aren't able to ask your question, the relevant agency can get back to you with the answer to that question, okay? So I'm not going to be reading questions from index cards. I'm not deciding what questions get asked. But this is basically a convenience matter. I don't want people having questions they weren't able to ask. And so you can either ask in person or on an index card, and you'll get an answer to your question, okay? I also want to make sure that I thank some people. Number one, Valerie Bell, who is the president of the Wyckoff Gardens Tenants Association. Yeah. Thank you, Valerie, and everybody with the Tenants Association. Thank you for welcoming us to your home and giving us so much of your time and being here to help sign people in, et cetera, et cetera. Thank you. I also want to thank my co-sponsors, Senator Gowanus, Council Member Shana Hanif, and also Congressman Dan Goldman, who is not here, but his staff members are here. That's Tevin, and who else is here? I'm sorry, Tevin, I forgot. Okay, it's just Tevin who's here. Okay, and also I want to thank my staff. They've worked very hard, they've worked very diligently with the agencies to put this together so that we can have an informative meeting, and they've done a great job, and I want to thank them because nobody in office gets anything done without staff they can rely on. And I would just like to point out we have an all-female staff, and we are getting things done. It's almost Women's History Month, not quite, but we're getting it. Okay, so, and now I'm going to basically introduce the members of the DEC, the DOH who are with us, and the EPA, and then we will move to their presence. DEC will present first, then Department of Health, and then the EPA, and then we will move to questions. I have some questions, I'm moderating, and then we will also open it up to the floor. The questions we have are ones that people have asked us to share with the agency. So we have Sean Mahar, who is the Executive Deputy Commissioner. I gotta get my glasses on, I'm sorry. Andy Guglielmo, Heidi Dudek, and Logan Hardy. And then from the Department of Health, we have Scarlett McLaughlin, Tom Johnson, and Erin Clary. And with the EPA, we have Mark Grange, who's one of the remedial project managers. I should have told you all their titles. So Heather is the public health specialist for the Center for Environmental Health, and Tom is a research scientist with the Center for Environmental Health. Mark Grange is one of the remedial project managers, and John Prince, who's the Superfund Deputy Director. The community groups who shared information, because we rely on community to help get this information out.